Welcome back, America. Congressman John Campbell filling in for Hugh Hewitt. And now on the phone with us, we have the gentleman from Ohio, the Speaker of the United States House of Representatives, Mr. John Boehner. Mr. Speaker, welcome to the Hugh Hewitt Show.
John, it's good to be with you.
Well, the news today, obviously, is the release of the video beheading Steve Sotloff. And so I want to get right into issues having to do with this. The House will come back, Congress will come back into session next week after August recess. There's been a lot of developments on the international front while we've been in recess. First of all, do you believe the president has the authority under existing law to order airstrikes against ISIS in Syria, or does he only have authority to do so in Iraq under existing law?
I think under existing authorizations from the Congress, he has the ability to do this in Iraq. I think it's questionable whether he has the authority to do this in Syria. You know, the threat from ISIS goes back well over a year, and the crisis in Syria has been going on now for over 2 years. And we've asked the president, what is your strategy to deal with Syria? And clearly, there's no strategy that's developed there. But when ISIS came across the Iraqi border in January, you know, I asked the question, Mr. President, where is the strategy to deal with a growing Islamic threat? Because it's not just Syria, it's not just Iraq. This goes from Libya to Gaza to Lebanon to Syria and Iraq. All of these countries are basically under control of Islamic terrorists who are hell-bent on killing Americans, as we saw once again today.
What then, and it's clear, I think everyone, even Democrats, people on the left, understand the president said he has no strategy. What will the House do then? What will the House's strategy be? What will the House's actions be? What will your actions be when we come back into session next week relative to this clear and present danger?
Listen, the president is the commander-in-chief. He's also the president of the United States, and it's his responsibility as the chief executive to outline a plan that will protect American interests, protect American lives, both at home and abroad. And until the president is willing to lay out a plan, the Congress has very few options ahead of it.
You said it's unclear if he were to order airstrikes in Syria. If he were to do that, would the House object to that, do you think?
Well, the president has provided the notification of some of these strikes, even in Iraq, because there's some ambiguity there in terms of how much authority in Iraq that he has. But if he's going after ISIS, I would think he would have to provide a war powers notification to the Congress, and then it would be up to us to make a decision about whether we dealt with the issue or not.
And what I hear you saying is you're calling on him to do that he should be providing us some kind of war powers request, if you will, on what strategy, on how he intends to deal with this threat.
I think it's the president's responsibility to outline to the American people how we're going to deal with this problem. It is not going to go away. Their intent is to kill Americans at home and abroad, and we either deal with this head on and eliminate this threat, or continue to put Americans at risk.